here in this undisclosed location, we have been working a lot on sustainability and being able to provide for our family. You know, our goal and our dream is to one day be able to have a piece of land where we can have lots and lots of trees and lots of produce. But right now what we're doing is we're working with what we have. So if you see here, we got our 3 blueberry plants right here. And then we're working with some citronella to try to keep away some of those mosquitoes. And we've got a lot of herbs going on. We've got some rosemary. We've got some sage, a couple different kinds of rosemary. Today we're going to be looking at the raised garden bed that we showed you building recently. And basically we are doing the lasagna gardening in here. We're also doing square foot gardening. And with the lasagna gardening, what we did is we've basically been putting layers of like compost or composted manure, leaf clippings, grass clippings, coffee. We've been getting coffee over there from Starbucks. They give you free bags of used coffee, which is a great nitrogen fixer, a long-term slow-release nitrogen fixer. And we've also been using shredded paper as mulch on the top to keep it wet and moist. We've got our garden bed. This stuff has only been in here probably about a week and a half, and if you see, all of our plants started out about 3 inches tall, and they're just huge right now. So we got our tomato plants. We got about 8 different kinds of tomato plants in here. We've got some different mints. We've got 2 kinds of chocolate mint. We've got some stevia plants in there. We got about 5 cucumber plants. We've got some dill. We've also got lots and lots of basil. Me and my fiance love basil. We love to make bruschetta. So we got some fresh basil in there. We got a pepper plant. And basically what we did is, you know, we've done the square foot garden where basically every single foot there's a different kind of plant. And then we've also been doing the lasagna gardening where we're doing the layers of soil texture so that we have real good humus in the soil, as well as having a real good base pack of nutrients. We've got a couple blackberries growing here, and what we have is we have our little incline slope that is bermed and mulched. So when it rains, we've noticed that all of our water runs off the land, and so what we did is we took a little part from permaculture and we went ahead and bermed up the sides so that the water can just soak into the soil, and then we also made sure we gave it a good thick layer of mulch so that we can retain that moisture in the ground. We have our rainwater catchment system. We went ahead and put on some gutters that have the covers on it so that it doesn't get any debris from the roof. We got a little downspout going here. And then what we have is we have a roof washer that first fills up all the way from the bottom, fills up, and then the clean water overflows into the rain barrels. And we have 2 55-gallon drums. Our goal is to be able to get about 10 of them over here. Here's our little puppy. Hey, puppy. And so we have 2 set up so far. We've got an overflow spout going into the second barrel, and it's just going to overflow into about 10 water barrels. And what we did is we went ahead and cut 2 pallets, and we elevated a little bit so it has a little bit more water pressure, and we can stick our watering can under there. Here we have our nectarine tree, and as you can see, it's already starting to put on some really nice blooms. And right here we got a little baby nectarine coming out. So hopefully, you know, we'll get a full set of nectarines. We got probably about 100 blooms on there right now. And then here, if you look, we're on a sloped incline. It goes down this way. And if you see here, we also bermed out the mulch so that it flows down and is soaked into the soil. Right here we have our gala apple tree, so also looking at providing some more sustainability for us. But we have our gala apple tree, and I was talking to people at the at the nursery, and they were saying these are 2-year-old trees, so hopefully we'll be able to fruit either this year or in the next 2 years. So that'll give us the ability to have apples, nectarines, oranges, lemons, blueberries, and blackberries for our... Alright, we've been working on our preps. We got a couple of sodas here. Big thing for the Sierra Mist, you know, the light colored sodas to help with stomach aches when you have those. We've also been working on our food stockpile, the basics. You know, we got some soups, canned goods, you know, stuff that we really use. You know, stock what you eat, stock what you use. You know, we've got sodas once again to help your stomach. Got some of our extra chips, very exciting. You know, and we're still working on our water prepping. So, you know, slowly but surely working on our water prepping. You know, wonderful, wonderful stuff. You know, as we gave you a little bit of a tour of what we're working on in our urban sustainability, our big goal to be able to have an urban homestead is before we move and be able to get a piece of land, we want to be able to have the ability to be able to sustain ourselves as much as possible. You know, right now I showed you we got the rain barrels going on. We're also going to be looking at gray water options where we can use the bath water and the dishwasher and the washing machine water so that we can water some of the plants outside. You know, basic filtration and getting that out there to the plants that need it. So one, we can reduce our water bill, and two, that we can reduce the need that we have for other sources of water. Also, you know, we're working on being able to grow our own fruit trees and fruit plants and vegetables, you know, and that's really important to us so that, one, we can do a lot of canning. As I showed you, we're doing canning throughout the year, you know, do a lot of canning as well as do a lot of preserving, whether it's dehydrating or making jellies or whatever. So, you know, our big thing is to be more sustainable, to be more green, and to prep. You know, you've seen that we've got our extreme couponing prepping where we get the discounted candy bars or jerky or water or energy drinks or whatever. We're also stocking up on some things that we like, you know, certain chips and stuff like that, or, you know, soups, the basic necessities that we enjoy eating. You know, we pick up a couple extra things here and there when we go to the store, and so we have extras. So if something did happen, we have stuff to eat, but if nothing else, it gives us less trips to the store that we have to make because we've got the stuff here in the house. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and let us know what you're doing to be sustainable, to have your urban homestead, or to start your own prepping journey. So have a great day. We'll talk to you.